my name is Annika, and I run Mummy Made This and our play table cloths. Today though, I wanted to share with you a really simple idea for an advent calendar that I had when I was a little girl. This one here, that is in fact the original, that was my advent calendar when I was little, and I want to show you today in this video how you can make your very own version, either with your children or on your own. So first what you do is you get yourself some pink card, just from any store that sells arts and crafts things, and you draw a big face on it, and then you cut it down. Okay, so then you have your face cut out. I've actually made two because I want to make two different ones today to show you two different options. Okay, then you take your pink face and just, I don't know if you can see this here, just over halfway, or it's pretty much halfway, you draw a line so that you know where you need to stick your red hat, Santa hat on. So that's just crepe paper that I bought again from a art shop, and then you cut the crepe paper to size and you stick that on next. So once you've cut your crepe paper to size, you basically do a rectangle that is, slightly bigger than what you need, because the top will then be folded into a triangle to then be turned into the top bit of Santa's hat. And you can get lots of help. Isn't it, Rupert? A bit more? You do it all along the line here. Okay, once you've glued the front, you cut his the top of his hat so it's rounded, and then you turn it over and stick the overhanging bit onto the back to try and form a triangle like that. So that then becomes the top of the hat.
Blue.
And then when you turn it back around again, so we've glued that, Santa now has the top of his hat done. Then you, off the offcuts, you just cut a tiny little pink circle and glue it onto the top of the hat, and then put some cotton wool on top. There we go. Okay, then for Santa's beard and his hair, you buy standard crepe paper again, white this time, and you cut it to size, and then you cut it into strips and stick it on. Okay, so what I've done on this one is actually taken a piece of crepe paper like that, and then I've doubled it and doubled it again, and now I'm going to cut the strips so he gets a bit of volume and it's easier to make. And then I found that actually if you fold it again, once you've cut the strips and you stick it on, it looks even better, and the thinner you can get the strips, the better. And then for the fringe, you cut like 4 or 5 long strips, stick them under the hat, and when it's glued down, then you basically cut into it and cut Santa fringe. Okay, and then when you have finished cutting your Santa a fringe, and you've tucked his hair in at the sides and you've glued everything down, then it's time to make the eyes. So our Santa has blue eyes, and it's basically light blue card that I've cut into like an egg shape, slightly darker blue card, and then I've just used some of the white crepe to do his pupils. And then you glue those down on his face, and then we will make the nose and the glasses. So for his nose, you go back to the original big pink piece of paper that you cut the face out of, and you cut one of the corners off, and it's turned into a triangle, and it's going to sit like so, and you shape the bottom of his nose, and then do lots of little incisions so that the nose will actually stand up. And the only reason why it needs to stand up is so that his glasses can sit on top. Okay, nearly there. So you stuck the nose on. I thought that was pretty fiddly. Then you take a bit more of your crepe paper. Again, I've just used one of the offcuts from the hat, and make a smile. And then you take more of the white crepe and roll it up into like a bonbon, like a sweetie shape, and you tie off both ends and glue that down there. That will be his mustache. And then you just cut strips again so that it looks like hair on each of the sides. And then finally, we will do his beard that will include all the numbers. Ooh, and I mustn't forget, obviously, his glasses. His glasses next. Okay, so here you have this bonbon and the sweetie, and I've just cut the sides into strips. I'm going to glue that to Santa now. Now for the glasses, so I just bought a packet of multicoloured pipe cleaners, I think they're called, again from a arts and crafts shop, and Rupert, this is going to be his Santa colour, so he's chosen blue pipe cleaners. I'm just going to make some blue specs for Santa. And I've basically made 2 circles with each with one pipe cleaner, and then the middle bit I am just threading through to connect both of the glasses together. And then what I will do is put this on Santa's nose, and like that. And then with a little bit of ribbon, secure it with a punch a hole into the side of the cardboard, and then with a bit of gold or silver ribbon, whatever I've got, secure the glasses. Okay, so the final bit then is to just take down the bottom bit of Santa's glasses so that they don't slide down. And there you have Santa. And now for the beard that actually makes up the little pouches for the 24 gifts before Christmas. I've just used an old sheet. What I'm going to do is cut this into, let's see, 6, I think my mummy's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strips, and then staple them onto the bottom of his face, and then tie them off and write onto the sheet with a marker pen 24 numbers. But I'll show you how I get on in a minute. Each strip is, I would say, about 20 centimetres long and probably 20 centimetres wide and about 60 or 70 centimetres long, and that is so that you can roll it up so that your little presents don't fall out. So you roll it up at the top and then you attach that to Santa, and then you tie off individual portions and label each of those with numbers, and those become your Advent dolls or Advent pouches. Okay, so once you staple them on, make sure you staple it underneath so that you can't see the staples. You tie it off at the top, first of all, and then you can make the pouches different sizes. So I've gone with 6 strips of beard, so 6 fours, 24, so I'm going to have 4 in each one. I'm going to make them different lengths, and when I've got the full 24, I will start putting the numbers on them, just with a marker pen that I have here somewhere. And so you just keep going, put each of the numbers on, and by the end of it, you will have your very own Christmas Santa with a beard full of treats for the children to either help you make, or you make on your own and you fill it. Give it a go. It really isn't complicated and is super fast to do, and it's a lot of fun as well. And I just bought all the bits in a local arts and crafts store. Yeah, I hope you have lots and lots of fun. Post your final Advent calendars. Love to see how you get on and how your children love their Advent calendars. And Merry Christmas!